Thank you very much, all of you, for joining this session. We'll start with the database management system concepts. Uh, we are learning MySQL. We have XAMPP installed in our system. I hope everyone has installed XAMPP by now. So if your system has XAMPP installed, then you can go to XAMPP control panel. And once you go to the XAMPP control panel, you'll get this screen. Once you go to the XAMPP control panel, you get this screen. And you have to start this MySQL. It has to be green. Apache has to be green. And then you have to click this admin option. Click this admin option will take you to the browser. And in the browser, you come to this screen that is the interface of MySQL. So what we have learned up till now is that there is a database, and in the database we have tables. And what is the database? We have discussed yesterday. Database is a collection of records. So database is a collection of records. And what is a database management system? The software used to manage a database. This is the software that manages that database, and the software that we are learning is MySQL. Now, there's one more point that we all have to understand that the commands and the interface that we'll be using for MySQL are almost similar in other database as well. You'll be using the same commands if you are using Oracle or if you're using SQL Server. Mostly 90% things are same in any database management system. So if we are learning MySQL, it will be similar for Oracle. It will be similar for SQL Server as well. Now, why we are learning MySQL and not Oracle? Because or SQL Server? Because we are using XAMPP to connect our front end that we are creating usually in PHP, and then we'll connect the backend database that will be created in MySQL. So it comes as a bundle. PHP and MySQL comes as a bundle. So we use the same combination. When we are using .NET, we use SQL Server as a backend. And when we use Java, we use Oracle as a backend because Java and Oracle are the same company product. .NET and SQL Server are the same company product, and PHP and MySQL comes as a bundle in XAMPP on the software that we have already installed. So this there was one question yesterday that why we are not learning Oracle. So it is same. Don't worry for that. Now, in the last class, what we have learned is we have learned how to if we go to the XAMPP, if we go to the XAMPP, what we have learned is uh, when we click to these are the databases that are already open. Okay, let me close. When we want to create a database, we click on new and a folder or a database is created, and inside that we create tables. So we have book database. In the book database, we have contact, registration, user book. Similarly, in the college database, we have a staff, we have a student. In the student table, if we want to click and see the columns, what are the columns? You can see that the columns are a roll number, name, course, date of birth, mobile, email. So these are the columns. Now, suppose I want to create a table through the command. That also we can do. How we insert through the command, that also will be doing it. Now, suppose we have a table. Let me start with, let me first drop this college database. Suppose we want to drop this. We can use the command drop database college. We'll delete this. Let me start with a new database. colleges. I'm giving the name colleges. This is a database or okay. So this is the colleges database that we have just created. Now I'll create a table. So this table name that we want to give, and I want to create a student table, and I want 4 columns in it, and I want to create it. So now I have to mention the column names. What are the columns that I want? I want roll number, then I want name, then I want date of birth, then I want email of the student. Okay, roll, name, date of birth, and email. And roll, I want to automatically increase the first student will have roll number 1, 2, that way. So I'll click this AI. This is auto increment. So this roll will be auto increment. Value data type will be integer, means numbers will be entered. Name will be what? Name will be character type. Character means any alphabet or a space, you can enter that. And the size I'll be giving 13. Date of birth. Date of birth will contain date values. So I'll give date here. And email again will be a varchar. The length can be 50 characters. So I've mentioned these 4 columns are required. And then what I'll do, I'll go to save. So once I save, see, I get a table here. Roll number, name, date of birth, and email. Now, suppose I want to add one more mobile number to this. So what I will do, I want to add one more column. So here you can see at the bottom, add one column after which column? After name or after roll, after name, after date of birth. So after date of birth, I want to add one more column. So I'll click go. And what will be the name of that column? It will be mobile number. It will contain digits. What can be the maximum number? 10. So I'll give 10. Okay. Varchar can contain digits as well, digits number, anything that you can type can be stored in Varchar. So I'm not keeping mobile number as integer because we keep integer only when we want to do some numerical calculations. Otherwise, we try to keep it as Varchar. It is always better. So I'll save. And now you can see that we have roll, name, date of birth, mobile. This we have just added. Then we have email. Okay. So we have created one table. What is the name of the table? Table name is student. And these are the columns, roll, name, date of birth, mobile number. Now I want to insert a record. Okay, insert a record in this. How I do it? I do it from insert option. Roll I'll not enter. What I'll enter name. So let the name be Raj Kumar. Date of birth I can enter, or I can just go and select it from here. Okay, suppose it is 15th May 2007. So in this format, it usually takes the value. Then I want to enter mobile number. I want to give a 10-digit mobile number. I want to enter name and name email. Suppose I want to enter raj@gmail.com. This is the email. So now when I click the go button, one record is inserted. And here you see this command. Okay, so this command that you see here is very important to understand, because when we connect our website to the database, we will write this command to insert a record. So we want to understand this command. So to insert a record through a command, we have to mention insert into table name, insert into student table. Then within bracket, we are giving the column names, roll, name, date of birth, mobile, email. These are the same columns that we have created in the table. Then we are giving values. So for all, we are not giving any values. That means we are giving null. It will automatically take 2, 3, 4 this way. The second value will go to name. The third value will go to date of birth. The fourth value will go to mobile column. The fifth value will go to this. Now, suppose I want to insert, I'll copy this. Okay, let me copy this. And I want to insert records through this command. So what I'll do, I'll go to this SQL and here I can write the command. So to write the command, I'll paste it here. So insert into table name. Table name is student. Then these are the columns. Then these are the values. So second record is suppose Ravi Ranjan. And the date of birth is suppose 2001. This is ravi@gmail.com. So what I'm doing, I am trying to insert one record in the table with the help of command. So I have written this. Now what I'll do, I'll click the go button. See, I'm getting this one record inserted. And if I go to browse, you can see I have two records now. Okay. So to insert a record in a table through a command, we have to use the command insert into table name. What is the table name? Table name is a student. Then we have to give the column names in bracket. What are the column names? You can see in the, we have role, name, mobile, email, DOB. These are the columns. The order can be different. We can first mention date of birth. We can first mention name, whatever column you want. You can mention it here. Name, role we don't want because it is automatically generated. Date of birth. Then we want to enter mobile. Okay, suppose we want to enter only three values. So what we are doing, insert into student. What are the columns that we want to enter? We want to enter name. We want to enter date of birth. We want to enter mobile. Then we write values and in the bracket, we'll have to pass three values. What are the three values? First is the name. Suppose Arif. Then we give the date of birth. So the date of birth is suppose 2001, 01. Then we give the mobile number. So we give the mobile number. So this is the command insert into table name. Then whatever columns you want to enter, you have to enter. These are the columns. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. But suppose we don't have the value for email. So I don't want to enter email right now. The student does not have an email. So I'll leave it blank. So I have to mention these are the columns in which I want to enter value and these are the values. Now what I'll do, I'll go to this go button and click it. Now there is some error. If there is some error, it will come like this and we have to try to understand what is the error, where is the error coming from. Insert into a student, insert into a student values. Yes. You have error in check the manual corresponding try syntax use near name, date of birth, insert into student. Okay. Insert into student values. So there is some error here. I'll try this once again. I'll copy. I'll go to the SQL once again. I'll try to fix it. So the record is inserted. What was the error? I'll let you know. In the names of the columns, we don't have to give the single quotes. We have to give the smart quote, and the smart quote is where it is a key just on the left side of one key. We have at the top of the keyboard 1, 2, 3, 4. So at the left of the one, there is a single quotes that is called smart quotes, and column names you have to mention in smart quotes. That's why it was not coming. I did it in the single quotes, so that was giving error. I'll click browse. Now you can see that we have one record inserted. The email we have not inserted, so email is coming as blank. Okay. So what is the command to insert a record and how we can do it? We can go to the SQL. Here we'll mention insert into table name. Okay. Then I will mention the column names and it has to be in smart codes. So what are the column? I want to enter name. So I want to enter name. Then the next column is uh, date of birth. Then I'll give comma. And the next column is mobile. Then I'll give email. Suppose I want to enter all the values. This is how. Then I'll write values. And within bracket, we have to give 4 values separated by comma like this. So the first value is name. Suppose Rohan Kumar. The second value is date of birth. Date of birth is in this format. YY, then MM, and then TD. Then we have to enter mobile number. Then we have to enter an email ID. So Rohan @gmail.com. So this is the insert command with the help of which you can insert a record in the table. Now, why we are using a command? Why we are learning the command to insert a record? Because whenever we have to connect our website, our front end with the backend database, we do it through this command only. So we have to mention the command here. Now I'll click the go button. And when I click the browse, I can see that 4 records have been added. Okay. Now, suppose we in a table there are thousands of records. At present, there's only 4 records, so everything is visible here. Suppose there is a table where 1,000 students' records are entered. So, I view? How will I view it easily? So, I can use the select command to view the records. To view the records in a table, we give the select command. What is the select command? How it is done? We write select asterisk from a student. Asterisk is all columns. Select all columns from a student. So this will show the records of all the student in the table. So you can see that all the records are being shown here. There are 4 records. 4 records are being shown. What is the command? Select asterisk from a student. Now, if I want to see only particular record where roll is equals to 1. So what will happen? It will show only the record of a student whose roll number is 1. So if I go to this command, I can see only one record. तो अगर एक रिकॉर्ड देखना है तो कुछ मेंशन करना पड़ेगा अगर कोई कंडीशन हम लोग मेंशन नहीं करेंगे if we don't mention this condition then all the records will be displayed if I mention a condition then only that record will be displayed where the condition is found to be true. So I can give it once more. I can go to the SQL and I can write select asterisk from a student. So it will give all the records, but I want to see where name name starts with R. Suppose all the students whose name starts with R. The name, like, and in single quotes, I'll write R and then I'll give percent. अब इस कमांड में हम लोग कंडीशन क्या दे रहे हैं? ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. हम लोग बता रहे हैं कि वी वांट टू सी ओनली दोज रिकॉर्ड्स वेयर द स्टूडेंट नेम starts with R. So we don't use equals to here. We use like operator. And in single quotes, we write R. That means first character should be R and then person, matlab anything after R. So Raj, Rohan, Ravi, everything will be displayed. All such records where the name of the student starts with R will be displayed. So I'll go to click button and now you can see Raj is there, Ravi is there, Rohan is there. Other records, there were 4 records, but the fourth record is not shown here because it was not starting with R. If I click here, if I copy and if I write this command, it will show all records. So Arif was not shown. Why? Because Arif was starting with A. So if I want to see only those records with this, which starts with A, what I will write? I'll write select asterisk from student where name, like, A, percent. Okay, so it will show those records where name is this matching with A, starting with A. I'll click go. So it is showing RAV. This way we can select only certain records from a group of records by putting the where condition. Okay. Now where condition can be applied on any column where roll is greater than 1 and roll is less than equals to 3. So what will this show? This will show roll number 2 and 3. We have given a condition where roll number is greater than 1 and roll number is less than 3. So if I go here, see roll number is greater than 1 and roll number is less than equals to 3. So only 2 records are getting displayed. So in the where clause, you can mention like this. Okay. Now suppose we have to see where roll number is 1 or roll number 2 or roll number is 5 or roll number is 10, a certain selected value. Then we can give where roll in, and then we'll mention roll number 1, roll number 3, and suppose roll number 5. So if 5 is not there, it will show only 1 and 3. Okay, where roll is equals to 1 or roll is equals to 2 or roll is equals to 3. So it will show those records where it matches. So roll number is 1, roll number is 3, roll number 5 does not exist, so it is not showing. So there are different ways of fetching the record. The select command, we can use different ways. So in our front end, when we want to view the records, we use the select command. So we have a select command, we have a insert command. Now, suppose I want to delete one record. Okay, delete one record. So what will I do? I'll give the command delete from the student. So delete from a student will delete all records since I have not mentioned any condition. So if you do not mention any condition, all the records from the table will be deleted. But I don't want to delete all the records. I want to delete only where suppose roll number is equals to 1. So whatever condition is there, those conditions will be met and certain number of records will be deleted. So if I do it like this, it is confirming whether are you sure you want to delete? Yes. So one record is deleted. So out of 4 records, we have deleted 1 record. Roll number 1 is deleted. Okay, so we can give a delete command to delete a record. How we get the delete command? We give the command is delete from table name and then we give the condition where roll number is greater than Suppose 3. So all those records where roll number is greater than 3 will be deleted. So in our case, if I want to see, uh, see roll number greater than 3, roll number 4 got deleted. So we can insert a record through the insert command. We can delete a record through the delete command. We can view a record through the select command. And suppose we want to make some changes in the existing record. Email was not entered when the record was inserted. I want to enter email of Arif. So through the command, I'll give update what? The student table, set what? Email is equals to arif@gmail.com. And then we have to give the condition where name is equals to Arif. If I don't give the condition, then all the records will be set with email Arif. But this email is only for one record. So I have mentioned it here. This is the command. Okay. So I'll copy this command so that it can be used later. I'll click the go button. See, one record is affected. I'll go to the browse and you can see now we have one record is changed. Suppose I want to change the date of birth of Ravi Ranjan. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll give the update command. Okay. Sorry. The update command is update the student. Then what you have to set? I have to set date of birth. Set date of birth is equals to a value. What is the value? Suppose I want 2005-0101. For which record? Where name is equals to Ravi Ranjan. So if there is any record where name is Ravi Ranjan, the date of birth will be set to 1st January 2005. I'll click it here. One record is affected and you can see that this has been changed. Okay. So we have learned 4 commands today. I'll come to the notepad. I'll try to explain through notepad. What are the commands? There is an insert command. Insert into table name. Then we give columns. Columns are written with smart codes from name, comma, email, then comma, name, email, and mobile. Suppose I want to enter 3 values. Then I'll give values. And then I'll give 3 values in quotes. Okay. 3 values are required. First value will go to name. So name is Raj. Second value will go to email. So it is raj@gmail.com. Third value will go to the mobile number. So I'll enter the mobile number. So whatever columns you want to enter, you can write it here. Then to view the records, we write select asterisk from the table. So this will show all records. To select few records, I'll mention select asterisk from the student where roll equals to 1 or different conditions that we have learned. You can write it that way. So there is a select command to view the records. Then we have to delete. So we can write delete from the student. What will happen? All the records will be deleted. So I have to give a condition where roll is equals to 1. So roll number 1 will be deleted. And to make some changes in the existing record, we'll write update the student set email is equals to @gmail.com where roll equals to 1. So one record will be updated. So there are four things that are usually done to manage a record. What are the four things? It is called CRUD operation. C is create. And how do we implement it? We implement it through insert command. Okay. Then we have a read. R is for read. How do we implement it? We implement it through the select command. Select command is used to view or read the record. Then view is for update. And how do we implement it? We implement it through the update command. Okay, then we have D. D is for delete. How do we do it? We do it through the delete command. So this is the basic knowledge of database that is required to create web applications. With the help of these commands, we'll connect up our website that we are creating and store or delete or read records with the help of commands. These are the commands that we have learned. The different options are there. It is the session is on record, so it will be shared in your group, in your dashboard also. It will be added. So this is for today. I've tried to explain the basic CRUD operation is very famous. Manage database through commands. And these are the things that is done. Try to practice, try to learn. Thank you very much.